Okay. Hello, hello. Let me see this. We are online, folks. So, jeez, man. This would have been big. So we're going for the next sell side or buy side here. This is a massive move. What happened last April here? Got a nice recovery and then continuation May, June, July, August, all the way down. What's up, chatters? Let's do. I am actually kind of surprised how price is doing, holding up so well. This is the monthly chart. I'm just gonna go back to the weekly now. This is nuts. But yeah, even the weekly, it looks like we're trying to go for this is our high. We might get it in CPI. We might get that flash move and then come back down. Wow. We'll see if we can be patient and look for a good setup again today. ES is leading, as you can see. Just surprised that we didn't want to get much of a retrace down here. I think these lows are just kind of accumulating now, which I am watching very closely for. We have this hourly here. Also this hourly. So we have an hourly BPR now. This is pretty actionable for long if we can get a retrace. That might even happen today. It's not even that far off. So keep on looking at the charts here. We have the VWAP here. Look at that. $15-minute structure. Still holding, so I think we have to remain bullish. Unfortunate. Hate buying these highs, but let's see. Okay, let me see what we're looking for here. How's everyone doing, chat? What are you guys thinking? Upside? Just keep on buying the highs? Green? You guys are green right now? Let's see what happens to me. I feel like price action just sucks. I'm a little biased. I just want the lows to get swept, and it did not get sweep. So it was bad. Like, I have no idea. I'm looking at the 5 minute, right? It must be out of his mind to leave all these lows just stacked up here. I just don't even know why. We spiked the highs already here. It made sense to go for the lows first. Maybe even the previous day low. And then we could do a launch up. That would have been beautiful price action. Same thing with NQ. Like, we just keep on missing every single low. I just got confused. And I wasn't very happy with it, to be honest. It's like not even sure where we're supposed to be going. CPI target. That's the thing. CPI could happen, and then imagine it's like bullish and just leaves this behind. This would be madness. I just don't know. I actually, like, I'm shocked if we just leave these lows. I'll be just nervous to continue buying upwards. But this is also like kind of news driven, so it's like impossible to play this with accuracy. I want to take the 4-hour swing low before looking for buys. You're talking about this low here? I think that's what everyone's looking for. Literally everyone. Just because it left it, do we have to buy the high of the week, the high of the day, high of the everything? That's how they got all the traders. Everyone was waiting for the same thing, and they're like, nope, we're not going to do that. What do you think this is? It's just pushing. ES has already taken the highs. War news, I don't know if there was any other news other than I saw today Israel was looking, say 12:47. There will be no ceasefire in Lebanon. Discussion will take place under bombardment. Okay. There's an oil tanker that crosses for the first time, so this is like, yeah, bullish too. Looks like if they don't make the deal, it's gonna be very painful. That just happened like 4 minutes ago. Wait, is this like verbatim? He's talking about the Israel Prime Minister told me he would low-key it? What does that even mean? But yeah, I saw the main news was that they were looking for a ceasefire with Israel and Lebanon, or talks, peace talks. No way we can just grab this long right now, though. I'm just kind of shocked in a way that how well this V reversal happened. I'm not surprised in the way that I expected this bounce, but just the way it did just was pretty magnificent. Strong push above here, and then ceasefire push us above here, and then just continuing. Like we might even try to get back up to near all-time highs again, especially on ES. ES is not going to be far too away from it. Have we done that where we left a lot of lows behind? Let's say what happened in April. Last year, April, we went very, very low. We came back up, retrace, and then we zoomed it. This move is even more aggressive than what we did in April. It looks like just leaving no gaps. Like if CPI tomorrow, so CPI is Friday tomorrow, right? If it doesn't print down, we're gonna leave even a larger gap. Imagine that. This would be like the biggest gap from just like not even that long ago, like literally a week ago. We were at 23,000. We'll just go up like. Let me see what this would be. 14%. Here would be already 10%. So this is like pretty massive. If CPI just goes straight through this, insane. What's an affordable trade copier? You shouldn't really be cheaping out on a trade copier, to be honest, especially if you're trading multiple firms. If you want to use like a low cost one that's like a one-time fee, it'll be Replicanto. If you want to actually have a good one, Tradecopia has been on the best one lately. There's highs. I don't think I can long this until we actually get a good retrace. But I would really prefer we actually flip lower. I've been referred to use Traders Connect. I think that's a 4x trade copier. How's everyone doing today? You talked me into just never drawing for my live account for 100 days. What does that mean? If you got message on Twitter, then you're one of the winners for E8. We made a post, just like if you are SPF user and never traded E8 futures before, that we're gonna basically be handing out free accounts. If you used to choose one favorite trading strategy, I think the BPR has been by far the best one. Yesterday was also proof of it. Is that funny? What's a BPR? I think, okay, this one is a BPR. So guess what happened here? We have an hourly fair value gap, bearish fair value gap. We retrace, respected. So this is still bearish, right? And then we went through it. Now this bearish fair value gap becomes a bullish fair value gap. So now any respect here is bullish. At the same time, we also created a bullish fair value gap here. So a bullish inversion, bullish fair value gap, the overlapping of it right now, we're just gonna use that as the BPR. Just mark it like that. So like, I guess a Venn diagram, right? You guys learned that in like elementary? This is back in elementary, guys. And yeah, we took a trade like that. I'm pretty sure it was this 15-minute here. This is literally yesterday. I posted a short about it, or a quick like 60-second reel going over this trade. But if you want to go back, 15-minute fair value gap, we inverted. We also created bearish fair value gap. So a bearish inversion, bearish fair value gap. This orange thing is overlapping. We shorted this, stop above, and then it just duped down. It was pretty awesome. So we have the same opportunity on here. This makes this a pretty valid long here. Shit is dookie. I really hate price action so far in April. I think not even because it's April. I think just because it's been tough trading all these. Like, I'm just zooming back. So this is where April started. We got a nice bounce. That's like expected. It doesn't have an April yet. April's here. And then we just nice retrace, chop massively. Like literally back and forth. This is nuts. And then big pump up. And then we're trying to do the same repeat. So like this whole thing that I see here. You just transplant that over. I would expect this to go take this high, run back down. Makes you think we're going to take the low. Go for another high. And then run these lows. And then come back up. I haven't looked at metals though. Metals here, I remember I missed this. I think I saw Brett posted that he took this long. I don't think he held though, but this is like one of the better longs. We took these lows here that made the pump all the way back to the new week open gap, filled the gap here too, and then just came back up. So here I would have most likely tried to look for that closure. So this is where we confirm, change the delivery, inversion. Good long here, or let it come up a little bit more. We didn't get the retrace until here. That could be also a long stop under. And then try to go for this internal high, and then this high. I think these are the opportunities where like you just gotta wait. You gotta wait really hard until there's like a beautiful setup where it's like, it doesn't have to be A+, but it's like not like a C setup. It's a setup that you would put a lot of money on, that you feel pretty confident that it's gonna work. That works out really well. I think that's what I want to do more. I think moving forward, I'm going to move my money from... So I'm going to keep my raw put. I have a lot of money there. I'm going to just do that for just like holding actually like long-term or swings. And for my trade evade, I'm gonna load up some money in trade rate. I don't have that much. I think I have 50K on trade rate. I want to load probably 200 more, so I have 250. That's gonna be my main day trading account. So no overnight positions. And then when there's a beautiful setup where I want to actually swing, let's say this long here, that's when I'm gonna try to execute on the Robinhood and let it play out. Could be for swing, could be for a aggressive day trade. I think I need to like kind of break it apart because some setups I get on my Robinhood, it's very nice, but I treat it as a day trade rather than like holding for the main like swings. That's the one thing that I want to change. So I want to have two accounts, like one for day trading, one for swings, long term, or day trading, depending on the setups. That's gonna be my plan for my live funding. I need to get back in props though. I really haven't touched too much props because like money is easy to make on live when you already have a lot of live capital. I've only been on loose live. Chat. But yeah, how has everyone been doing so far in April? It's like we're almost to the 1/3 mark, right? It's like 9 days deep. April's moving faster than I thought here. So far it's been pretty iffy. Let me know if you guys made money or not. March has been decent. I didn't mind March. Is chat frozen? No one's saying anything. Oh, there it is. It's moving now. I thought it was like frozen. How can I start? Was it frozen or not? Someone said frozen. How can I start trading? Do you have any beginners? For my videos, my trading videos, it's not beginner friendly. You have to have a little bit of experience already. Like, it's more for intermediates to push to the next level. Everyone lost mental capital trading today. There's no, we were patient and we hit a pretty massive banger yesterday. Let's see what we could do again. Are we looking for shorts? I think shorts is better unless we get a retrace and hold. So as long as, pretty much as long as this 15-minute holds, we should be good for higher. So we can actually just dump down here, 1 minute flip. Boom. Long this, stop under, take this high. I'm not ready to play the long in the first setup here yet. Yeah, also the long, the hourly is also nice too. Same thing with the 15-minute. It will get back into the 15-minute range. If we wick it and come back inside, that's a pretty good confirmation. A sheet of your acronyms, like which are you talking like BPRs? I think if you're looking for something like that, there's an explanation video that's like, I don't even know how long, maybe it's like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. That's like, to me, a prerequisite before you watch the stream. So you know, like, instead of the terms, you actually know what each trading concepts is. Wow, silver is ripping mad right now. This 5-minute flip makes me want to try to aim higher. Still like low probability right now. Is any news happening? Any prop news happening with in the prop world lately? It's been quiet down, right? We were going back to back with details. What happened? Are we looking for longs? I think we have to until we see otherwise. This is way too bullish right now. What video do you recommend? This should be... Let me see if I can type the video. If I type in guide, it should be that video. Jesus, man. Pump. It's breaking higher. There's just no way I could have just longed that there. That's what's been happening lately. Like we leave these lows. If we drove lower, took these lows out, and then flipped up, would not been a bad long. Here is tough. Like, how do we chase this? It's disgusting. What monitor I use? I think my monitors, I just got it randomly. Maybe I should put some more care in them. It's just LG monitors. Dookie ass price action. Were you able to get a long here for PM? Let's see if we just revisit it. 5-minute gap, retrace failed. We close up, inversion. Here would have been a 5-minute BPR. This is what I'm talking about here. You basically flip momentum here. Even though we didn't take this low, the lows here taken would have been high probability on this long. This is dead, and it's still decent because we flipped the 5-minute bearish fair value gap here, and then we created our own 5-minute BPR here, retrace back inside without taking the AM high yet, and then we just blasted through it, and then just kept on grinding up. So this here would have been one of the better longs for sure. I think after that, from what I can see, just scanning the markets, like there was just literally nothing. Oh, I guess ES did take the high here on this move. ES barely got a retrace. That's interesting. Let me see. You guys ever think about adding other things to the marketplace, like PC, monitor, mouse? Yes, I think that's the whole plan of it. But we don't want to be the one handling the inventory. We want to basically partner with someone to handle it for us. Like, let's say we partner with like Newegg, and then you can buy whatever, and we'll just give you the credits for it. Definitely something that I really want to do. I've hit up a few companies. It's kind of hard to get in touch with them, but it's kind of like a win-win for both sides, right? Please add Tricopia. Tricopia is in the marketplace right now. Better monitor is better trading. Like, whatever you guys want in the marketplace, we could do, as long as it's not like cash related. It has to probably be trading related to make it like fair and compliant with all the firms. You know, we used to do cash back. I don't know if you guys remember back in the day. You buy a prop firm, you get hard cash back. So like, let's say you buy a direct funder for $500, you'll get $25 back, 5%. $25 cash. We can't do that anymore because prop firms don't like it. Yeah, they don't like the cash back. They don't. It might be a compliant issue. So what we pivot to is, let's buy accounts directly in prop firms. Oh yeah, no, it was a mixture of everything. The firm itself were kind of neutral on it. Some of them like were iffy, but they were fine. Affiliates were complaining big, and then people, you know, everyone just screamed like this is a scam. People with conflict of interest. Everyone that did it, the users, we have a ton of users. They loved it, but it was all other affiliates. I just wonder what we could do. Like, besides prop accounts, I want to redirect it to somewhere that makes sense. Something that's still like in the trading world. It's not like a gift card, because that's like almost similar to cash. So, but yeah, here's my second thought was like, let's partner with like a PC build company where you guys can buy like PCs, keyboards, mouse. We'll figure out the setup with the credits. Trading fees, premium sub. That we could actually do. What about Trezella? I think we could easily do Trezella. Would you guys use that? Like either a month or a whole year? Name me something else. Name me something else that you guys want to use with your points. Vibe coding. Plane tickets in hotel rooms. I don't know how I feel like that is like such a gray area, because that's not even trading related. I think I have to make it somewhat like merch. We could easily do, but would you guys be repping a free, like a hat, free hoodie? If we just buy like, I guess you just buy from like Nike or something, just with our logo on it. That'd be kind of funny. That'd be kind of nice. Still just back and forth right now. Just back and forth. Is the E8 reset promo just for new users? No, it's for everyone. You get 5 free resets. That's only if you pass the eval, right? You pass the eval first, you get funded, and then you fail to fund it without getting a payout. They'll give you a chance to go back to eval, and it'll be 5 times. I don't think it's like 5 times in one account, but it's like 5 times total per account. So like if you get like, let's say you copy trade 5 accounts, you pass them, you get funded, you blow that shit, you get 5 resets to go back to eval without paying again, which is actually like pretty good. Still is holding this area. You have to move physically to Puerto Rico to save on taxes. Yeah, you have to remember this is like a federal program. It's not like you have to just your IP address has to be in Puerto Rico. You have to literally do everything. You have to fill your application. You have to buy a house here. You have to. It's a very detailed process. You have to move your business here. It's not like, okay, I'm gonna just go on a VPN and just put San Juan, Puerto Rico. Oh, I'm there, guys. See, IRS, are you ready? You basically opt out when you do the Act 60 for Puerto Rico. You opt out of doing federal and state taxes completely, so you don't have to file that anymore. You just instead you file Puerto Rico Act 60. I think trade day is overlooked. Annoying eval, but awesome funded. That's the thing. Just because it's so annoying eval, it's 30% consistency. If it's 40%, I feel like now my appeal is better. 30% is disgusting. Because like, you know how predatory that is? The lower the consistency. You do 30% like first one. Oh, that's good. Let's do another 30%. 30% again. And then if you just hit drawdown, 4,500, let's say, or like, half point. You're at half profit when you blow the count. It's very predatory. Usually most people just make this, come back down, make this, come back down, and then they go back to break even, is blown. That's why they could manage off that. Did you have to hire a lawyer to set it up for Puerto Rico? It's a pretty deep process for application. You don't need a CPA, or it could help, but most importantly, you just need someone that knows Puerto Rico. There's some companies that help you with all the process, all the application, that specialize in it. So you just pay them like $10K, and they'll do everything for you. And they handle like thousands of applicants each time. Do you hate shorts? No, actually, I love shorts. I love playing against the markets. Those companies have lawyers. It's not like they probably do have one upper person, but it's more just like just filling a lot of stuff in. A lot of like just management stuff and filling this questionnaire and everything. Most of the time, you don't have the CPA doing it for you. You have a few. I don't even know what they're called. Dude, I would be so bullish if we just took out these lows. I promise you guys, if we just smashed these lows, I would have bought the shit up. How can he hate shorts when he baked off shorts yesterday? Like, I'm controlling myself not to try to buy the top right now. I'm going to Puerto Rico in May for a quick vacation. Which neighborhoods of the city should I check out to see decent houses where an entrepreneur would buy? You would just go Dorado, to be honest. Dorado and San Juan. San Juan is the big city. It's kind of like the New York downtown area. And then Dorado is like the residential area. Those are the two main cities. There's like some in between that like you could hit up for sure, but nothing beyond that. Basically, everything beyond that is like could be dangerous, could be not populated. Carolina. See, I don't even know too much of the cities. I feel like you have San Juan, and then you have a few things around it, and then you have Dorado, a few things around it, and anything between it is good. Anything beyond that, it is mid. We'll see when the next time I could whip out like a camera and start filming some content for Puerto Rico for you guys to see. Like, how many of you guys are actually considering it? First considering it, and then number two would be like actually capable of doing it. Like, capable would mean like, I want to say you're doing like at least 100,000 a month. I want to say, if you want to go minimum like 60, 70,000 a month, like that in before it's like actually like now is worth it. You guys live in a gated community. Pretty much every neighborhood here is gated for the most part. At least in Dorado it is. It's a pretty safe residential area. But yeah, I want to recommend like 100,000 at least. That'll put you at 1.2 million in the year. If you want to shoot low, 60, 70,000 minimum. Gay community, what? Gated community. No. Every neighborhood for in Dorado at least is gated. I could see how my enunciation left out the ed and just says gay. Gated. Gay. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. We're also here to have a good time. Yeah. You know, it might be my mission. Here's the thing. It might be my mission to populate the prop community and just like the trading community, bring people into Puerto Rico, because I think some people are doing very good. They don't have to be influencers. They could just like be whales that like trades prop firm and milking them. There's like so many that you guys don't see because they don't have social. They don't talk about it. They'll hit me up in private. They're in the Discord group, whatever. They're like, oh, I've been following you for years. Here's some stats. Here's my payouts. And they just show like literally like $1 million in payouts. And I always ask like, okay, please tell me your expenses are like not like 500K. Like you're not spending 500 to make $1 million. And then the expenses are just like 200 or 150. Like it's actually very, very good. To the point where like they could consider moving if they're capable. If they don't have like a family, even they do, maybe they just have like no kids and they're able to move. Dude, no taxes is nuts. You would think like you save like, let's say 40%, right? That's a math right now. Let's say you pay 40% in, or like 35% in the US. You'll pay 3% probably on average here. So paying less than like, you're saving 30% in all your income. But you think about it too, those income that you made or that you saved could be reinvested to make more money. So it's actually like more than that. If you kind of like do the math out, like if I made like $1 million, taxes would be $350. If I was in Puerto Rico, it'd be $30,000. I saved $300,000. If I had that money where I didn't pay to the IRS, that $300,000 could be making more money to like in a 1 year, like even on average, that's another like 8-9%. It gets like kind of interesting and it keeps on compounding. Do I plan on doing that to the US frequently? Only on holidays, like you said. This is a kind of like my primary area now. I'm trying to absorb my life into it in the way that like there's a lot to do in Puerto Rico because it's like a whole, in a way, it feels like a whole new country because it's not something I'm familiar with in the US. Also, the language barrier too, the culture there. I'm trying to explore one thing at a time. I'm trying to get back my fitness, health, everything. Like we're trying to put that in lock, and then also grinding too. So using this to like really lock in. Start selling coal. Panama is zero income for traders. Do you want to live in Panama though? I think we talked about this before. Someone literally was like familiar with Panama. They said, don't go there. Panama's very dangerous. And then other people were like, no, I've been to Panama. It's been good. So I don't even know. Did I take a trade yet? No, I haven't. This is like not tradable. Honestly, not tradable price action so far. Just like yesterday though, we sat blindly for a whole hour and 20 minutes and then bang, 15-minute PPR, validate, smack that shit. Insane. I live in Venezuela. Any place is better. I think that's like the whole representation. Like, even for Puerto Rico, someone's saying Panama, like the city of Panama is good, let's say. Some part is nice, other part is like sketchy. That's probably the same for Puerto Rico. Like you have this big island, right? I just want to show you guys here. Puerto Rico island. Like you have this large island. And then we're just in San Juan, that's the airport. And then Dorado somewhere over here. I don't know where it is. So this is where like I'm back and forth. Most people populated it. Everything else, we have no idea what's going on there. They say it's like kind of sketchy though. At least the resident here say like, just stay within here. I feel like that's the same thing with Panama, right? Panama. I don't even know what. Let's see. There's probably like one nice part and then everything else just chopped. Costa Rica right there too, nice. Venezuela. I didn't realize. I guess this Venezuela is like that close to Colombia too. Where do the Paul live? They live in Dorado. Dorado is where I'm at too. So I don't know exactly their address, but I've seen their gym. His gym was what's it called? The Problem Child gym. I saw it in the map. It's like freaking 10 minutes away from me. Rodvik, you're living in Puerto Rico for 43 years. People sometimes don't know what they're talking about. Share your experience, Rodvik. Let's hear it. For someone that's been living for 43 years in Puerto Rico, is that your your lifetime living there? Well, I short here. I think this is too very early. Let's wait for closure first. This is interesting. We wick down and then close, save it back up. Let's wait a little bit. That was the most way of asking if he's a G's. I have no idea. He could be like 70 years old and he lived like half his life in Puerto Rico, half his life somewhere else. There's no ceasefire? No shot, guys. Are we showing this? Fuck. You know what? I feel like this market time is like, you just need to be on this shit. We were clearly not on this shit. We are continuing to strike Hezbollah with force? Yo, the Prime Minister just said we're gonna attack them right there. Yo, we're gonna fucking dump. We're gonna, unless Trump, I think Trump's gonna say something back, but I don't know if it's gonna be bullish. He's gonna say something about Iran. Hourly BPR tap in. Oh yeah. Let's see. I think we do smack the short though. All right. If we come back up and then flip back down, we short here. I think that's the only safest way here. The Prime Minister of Israel is just gonna say, oh, I was just kidding. This is crazy. Like, I need to like. We're not trading normal. We're trading based off headlines right now. It's introducing $100 a month tier. Why is it like Supreme Leader? That feels like, I guess that does feel badass, but it just feels like it's past the age for that now. Like, do not seek war. We did not seek war. Do not seek it. This is at 142. So when they were saying this was like, it was pumping. Hezbollah is preparing to carry out attacks in the coming hours beyond the northern border. It's 155. It was already turned. Like, I feel like they were watching this. Is there any, like, where is this being said? Is this like a stream? Do I get a source somewhere? Okay, chat. We're gonna smack this short, most likely though. Fuck. How do I play this? Trump is literally telling all of his boys, like, okay, you should buy longs, and then he's gonna be like ceasefire, and they hold through it, and then he's like, you should sell, you could flip a position, and then he's gonna be like, next whatever's next. It's just gonna keep on going. This is classic. We didn't really drop that much though. Like it's holding very well. Is it too early? How do we trade this, guys? We should just smack something and then add to it if we can. I think that's the right idea right now. Let's see this candle closure. We candle closure on the 1 minute on ES. We might actually get something. Because we actually got an attempt to see a rebound. Now we just see another closure. We might be good to go. Micros might be a good idea. Do I go micros instead? Let's do the micros then. Okay, I'm pretty interested in shorts right now. I have micro set. They must smack 5. Let me drop down the lower. I'm just gonna drop down 30 real quick. I should be joining here, right? Let's do 5 for now. I feel like I don't want to short the lows. I feel like it's too early. 5 micro is like half a minute or so far. I'm gonna remove this. Just do points. Yep. We're gonna save this to add though. I'm also gonna put this on paper trading so you guys can see. We'll just smack one. I think this is definitely a longer mission. If we are aiming for lower, we want to go for like a deep drive down to like probably the midpoint here. It's like 100s. NQ or ES? I think NQ is weaker today, so we're gonna go on ES. I do see the hourly. This is like bullish. I think we go deeper first though. We could go a deeper drive in the hourly and then come back up still. That's still fair game. Just got your payout bonus. Nice. Payout bonus for smart prop firm, guys. Bang bang. I think the stop here would be like somewhat loose. I think if we get back up here, it's gonna be cooked. I don't even know what the stop size this is. It's like what, 30 points? Yeah, 33. This is what I'm looking at like right now. First ever payout bonus, nice. Keep collecting them. Oops. Might go for an ad if we get like a quick wick in the 5 minute and start turning aggressively down. That's when like I'll try to add. Not even in the 5 minute gap, I could go lower. Ideally leave this as a breakaway gap though. Having a stop. I think just a slightly higher would be good. Like just a little bit above the 5 minute gap. That'll be like safe. If it goes above that, we're gonna shoot higher. So we have like kind of like a 35 point. almost 40 point stop. TP target's like 100 points. This is the trading view is paper, but we're in the live trade. I only do this because I can demonstrate it better for you guys. But as you can see, we're in this on my live account too. Where's that financial juice? We might need to see if this prime minister says something else. Nothing. Yo, someone email TBT why if we can get our smart code back. I don't know why they. We need to ask support, like, hey, why are you guys not partnered with Smart Profit anymore? This is definitely not like a straight setup where I'll just scalp it. I think we let this bleed. P stands for war. Exactly, man. How much do you spend on charts every day? I think it's been getting less. Is a good question. Early on, I've been trading for 6 entire years now. Like it's already crossed the 6-year mark. It's actually pretty shocking because to me, I feel young, but maybe I'm like getting older. But I've been in this game for 6 years. That's more than I can think. 6 years is like more than a university. 4 years of university, and then if you do like a master's or like say med school, it'll be another 4 years. I'm already like approaching that. Early on, especially, it was a lot of hours. Now, basically this year and last year, I try to spend like live trading would be just 2 hours. I might trade Asia, I might trade AM, but it's not like me glued to the charts. I'll literally just set price alerts. I'll watch it. Like I'll do exactly what I'm doing right now. I'll pull up this chart, 15-minute. Okay, let's say I want to wait for the 15-minute flip. I'll set like literally a price alert here, and then just leave. And then once I get the alert, I come back, I look at it, usually wait for the closer first, and then actionally take the trade. That's what I do. Setting price alert has been pretty good. I don't like staying in the charts unless like I need to. Like if price is moving very fast, then of course. But Asia, you're not gonna see too much movement. You just set price alert and just leave. Do whatever you want. How old are you? I'm 24 now, guys. Does that feel old? I feel like maybe you guys are younger, but like, damn, man. I can't say like I'm a child prodigy or anything like that. I'm getting too old now. What's your average ratio roughly for how many accounts you buy per month below? That depends. Like there's months where like I am on like a green streak of doing like base hits and I have no expenses. And there's other months where, let's say I blow up, then I need to get refunded. And then when that time comes, I would also look to build reserves as I can. Reserves basically mean you buy like, let's say 30 accounts. You pass them all, you activate 5, you leave 25 in the bank. So it depends if I need reserves or not. Overall, let's just do the full picture. Last year, I made like $1 million in payouts. I spent about 200,000. So you can kind of piece that together. Like each month would be, it's gonna sound like crazy to you guys if you guys are not picturing it. But like, let's say 200,000 divided by 12, 16,000. 16,000. You're like, how many accounts are you blowing through? You buy multiple firms. You buy direct funded. Direct funded are like literally $500, $600 a pop. It adds up very fast. 200,000 to make $1 million is like still very good to me. I could be your mom. That's just how I feel like, guys. It's my feelings. Because when I came to the game, I was like, probably when I was on YouTube, I was like 21. So I felt very young. But then after putting so many hours into it, that's what's happening. Double your age here. I wonder how many of you guys will still stick around. Like, probably not gonna be me streaming, but like still stick around, like knowing like BrianStonk or following my socials. I hope 10 years from now, like, so when I'm 34, everything just keeps on growing. Not my social, but like my live account, everything keeps on building, and I'm like trading like a $30 million account or something, or $50 million account, and then you guys like, I was here back on YouTube when you were a kid. That'd be pretty crazy, like a time capsule. Are you adding more with limits? I'm watching for it. I think if we get a strong wick and turn, that's gonna be where I add. I don't think we're doing limits right now. How long did it take me to get profitable? Consistently profitable, I think, is the right word. Like being profitable for like even like 3 months, 4 months, and then being months of unprofitable, like losing money, is not really profitable. I would say a year and a half is where like every single month has been green, green, green. And like when I have a red month, it's just one red month. So like 6 years, a quarter, 25% in, that's when I got that. But early on, it's just like, I'll have like 3 green months and then 1 big red month, maybe another green month, and 2 big red month, and green, 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 red. That's not like, that's just too back and forth. In the year, I could be profitable, but like I want to say consistently if I'm day trading, which I was. You can count in the year and be like, oh, I made 20,000 or 50,000, I'm profitable. That's not fair to me. So yeah, profitability should be consistency. Even if you made money at the end of the year, you could be profitable in quotation, but if you're day trading, like you have like, let's say 7 green months, 5 red months, and you turn out like a small profit, I don't think that's really truly profitable. Because 1 red month from green could flip that whole thing. That's too off the edge. Well, luckily, guys, nowadays, prop firms, I don't think my expenses this year has been that high because I haven't been trading props. My expenses so far on props is probably like 15, 20,000. And payouts, I think it's been very little. Just because I've been focusing on my live. Probably like 100, maybe 150. Selling a discount. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. We're not looking too bad. I think we want to go lower though. We're not. Listen, guys. We're not playing off of trading analysis. We're playing off of headlines. And if we can get this retrace again, maybe we'll fire again, and then slam back down. This might be the safer short anyways. Like the error of trading with setups. Like, who trades with setups anymore, guys? We're 2026. We're April 2026 now. Nowadays, you just smack a long or short based off your feelings, based off of whatever headline there is. So the headline right now is clearly there's no ceasefire in Lebanon. We're gonna break through these lows. That's it, guys. No analysis needed. Just need to pull up the headlines and just slap it in. That's all there is to trading now. All your skills that you learn and you've grown, you honed in for the last 4, 5, 10 years, it's going to be useless moving forward. You just see an orange man say ceasefire, it's gonna pump. You say, if he says tariff, it dumps. That's all you need to know. That's trading 2026 right now. Some of you guys think it's joking. Some of you guys think it's serious. It's kind of a mixture of both. Look at this. This is gonna dump these lows. Why don't you start selling options? I did in the past, but I think, see, here's the thing. Maybe I'm like a slow earner, or I'm just impatient. But like, selling options would be good, but it'd be like very small percentage. It's very safe though. Don't get me wrong. It's very safe. But lately, I just been slamming swings more, and it's just like I could just make like 100K off of one trade in like 2 days or 1 day. You can also lose that amount too. So I definitely need a real back end. That's where like I'm kind of, I said something here. I'm gonna split it up. I think I'm gonna try to, you know, swing, sell options, everything like that on my Robinhood, and then transfer a chunk of money on Trade like let's say 300,000. Plenty of cash to do like large size on day trading. But yeah, I'll probably be back to selling options. There's like no clean strategy to it. I think you just gotta keep on selling options, and then if you get filled, you just hold through it. It'll come up because you're betting on the upside, right? It's not as bad. We're pushing lower here. Can we slam, please? We took the low on ES, and Hugh did not take the low here. I think there's a lot of ways you can make money for sure. Wait, what? Halted several energy facilities in Saudi Arabia due to recent attacks. What? They're getting affected too, like right now. I'm definitely gonna put a trail stop somewhere. How much you made from trading? Net expenses, right? It should be net. Like I could say I made 2 million prop from payouts, and then that'll be like 300,000 plus in expenses. Probably over like a few million. Definitely above 2. Include my trading count. It'd be 3, 4. Okay. I feel like if I put a trailing stop here, it's chopped down the next candle. Damn, man. Please turn. So I just put a trailing stop at the established high. I definitely want to trail the stop after we took the Asian low here. Okay, we're gonna leave the. What the hell? What did I just do? I can't even do this right. Fucking god, man. Okay. I meant to trail the stop the high, and I guess it just bugged, or I just don't know how to use TradingView. I'm still in on my live account though. We should trail at the high and just let it run. We'll see if this is a blessing or a curse. If it gets above this high, that mistake helped me. If we go past this low, I fumbled. I thought I'd moved my trailing stop, but I have no idea what just happened. Okay. Let's see. It might have wicked when I dropped it. How? See, I don't even know how that's possible. Because I didn't see it. Let's see oil. I thought oil would really be pumping right now, but if not. Okay, maybe it saved me. Let's look for re-entry if possible then. Made 23 points there off the trail. I don't think we longed this yet. If you're looking for longs, you're gonna need some more upside than that. Should I consider trading as a career, especially considering situation nowadays? It depends. It depends where you're at. If you're like in school, if you're working, you just don't think like you're full-time trading. You're trading as a hobby, and until you make a lot of money from it, then you can, you know, have like data where you're trading good for like over 6 months, over a year. Then you can start like scaling back from work and then going more time in trading. Don't just quit school like I did. I feel like it's like a high risk, high gamble. Having cushion is very, very important, because there's many times where I'm like, I regret this decision just off like a bad trade, or like if I'm stuck and I'm like, why am I not making money? Like, is this like the path I should be going? Especially early on, like when you drop out of school right before you graduate and get a degree, it's like nerve wracking where you have to make it. If you don't, you made the worst decision of your life. And I would not recommend doing the same thing, because a few bad trades, a few bad months, I would have just, damn, it would have been tough. Where you get at school? I was, you know, freaking I'm Asian. Keep up, guys. Good at math. I was a mechanical engineer. Staying in school is more of a life gamble. I think you just gotta pick your own, pick the right decision. Most people tend to just go to pre-med, and then there's a stat like it's like 90-80% people who initially get to pre-med or like, you know, start out university as pre-med, they just don't get to medical school. It's like 90%, because they either change major, they got weeded out, or they couldn't make it. Their score wasn't high enough. So that's a high risk decision right there. Everything else is like, just make the decision. Like, don't go to like art school, get like hundreds of thousands of student debt. Nowadays, you know what I feel like? This is like, in this era, I feel like it's more profitable to just study AI and utilize right, and then just freelance. Because if you can, AI nowadays, you could just build anything. Maybe you could also be like a major in like software engineer or software computer science, something like that, but mostly focus on like doing real life application. There's people nowadays, like even like for our company, Smart Prop Firm, we're looking for people that are very good with AI, and then they could make stuff out of it. Instead of like hiring like someone that is top tier, just have someone that's very good at what they do. That's what, like, if I wasn't trading, I think that's what I would be doing now, because I can see how lucrative it is. Brian 24 making more money than me as a cardiologist. Love what I do. It's like, it's hard to compare though. Like, I have people that's been working their whole entire life, and they're very happy with their job. It could be like medical school, it could be like a dermatologist, whatever it is. And they're like, yeah, I make like 200,000, 250, and then after taxes is like 150, and I'm still paying off student debt. And then me, if they compare themselves to like what I'm at right now, where like, I have high income and no debt and just building up every year, it's hard to be satisfied. It's hard to be happy. Don't invest time in computer science, just trade. AI is gonna code for you. Like I feel like in a different lifetime, like if I just drop out of school, I wasn't in trading. I got into just kind of building businesses, or not even building businesses, just like utilizing AI early on and just knowing every ins and out with it and getting very good at it. I'll just like freelance for people. I can like you can do so much with it, and you just got to be very adaptable to any industry. Like all these jobs are like so vulnerable. Like even SEO, there's some roles where their specialty is to build a good search engine optimization for businesses, and then nowadays AI can just look at all your competitors and build very like competitive work. Reentry here. I'm trying to see if we can. I need a closure through these lows first. Do you think professional day trading is at risk due to AI? I don't think so, because it's so like everything will be against each other. Like you're gonna make money, and then you're gonna, let's say you have an AI bot, someone else has an AI bot. Someone's gonna win, someone's gonna lose. It's always gonna be adapting. Why are you not trading silver anymore? I'm waiting for good setups. This was a very good setup here that I woke up and I'm like, damn, no way we just dumped there. It hit like such a good area. I remember the last time I traded silver was, I think I was longing here, this area here, London time, and it just pumped up to 72s. I took profits, and then it wasn't bad. Like it did go up 73s. I did miss out on some profits, but like buying at 70, selling at 72, that was beautiful. It did come back under 70, and this is perfect. I remember alerting this. I was like, anything under between 71 and 70 is like a clean buy. But it depends. It depends on the structure. Right now, it's just back and forth. I think low 70s should be support now. So if we're just like chopping around, maybe we get back to 72s. I want to start looking at buys again. But it's a waiting game for gold and silver. Sometimes we move fast. Other times we just chop around, like NQ right now. Imagine like all these AIs. Like this has to be bullish. We have 10 years of data. We studied in the last 2 years. This is so bullish right now, and they like, I'm 99% sure that it's gonna pump or like be a high probability long, right? And then Trump just says, "Oh, sorry, tariffs," and they just dump through. All the AIs get cooked. There's always something that's gonna be protecting it, so it's not gonna be perfection. And there's always probably gonna be AI against other AIs, how to mess them up. So that's why trading is like, you're not gonna see trading go away just because there's like better tools. The tool's not gonna work. Are you in the short? I got trailing stop here. We're looking for another one. We were short here. We went through these lows. I want to trail it because my target was much lower. I still think we go lower. I'm trying to see what the next entry is right now. Pretty solid short though. Honestly, this short was like very little drawdown. We dumped down like 50 points or 40 points. Trailed out at 23, not bad. I usually execute majority on the 1 minute if it's a higher time for setup. It'll be on the 5-minute. So that's why you see me going back and forth with them. And then I use 15-minute and the hour as my guidance, my higher time for structure. As long as the 4-hour to control the narrative. Why Lucid giving 30% to Smart and 40% to their own code? Do you have the Vault discount? Do you use it all? Matter of fact, make a ticket to them. Make sure you guys use the right code so we can give you guys the rewards, because 30% versus 40% is a big difference. But if 40% works with code SMART, you get another 5% in rewards. That's 45%. Did you have a mentor initially? You know how I learned trading? I got my ass beat. Not by any person, it's by the markets. I really wish I could find someone authentic. Someone that could like teach me their trading style that works out like based off of like data, based off their trading results early on. I don't think I definitely fell for a lot of traps. Early on I was like penny stocks. I'm like, this guy he's calling all the penny stocks, but then I realized like he's just pump and dumping. And the next thing is like, this guy is calling every option trades, and turns out he just like Furu who's paper trading. It's like there's like so many things. Maybe back in the day, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, it was hard to know who's real. But nowadays, I feel like there's such a scrutiny against people that has a paid service where like no one's really falling for it anymore. But I have no idea. I don't know. Like, if someone is completely new to trading, and they see TJR, or they see like some poor seller like Tori Trades, right? They buy her $65 course and they think they're gonna make money. Does that actually? Do you actually do that? Like easily? To me, I can't think of it, but like I feel like the general population who knows nothing about trading is very vulnerable. We're gonna most likely look for another jab. This is like aggressive move. Holy crap! This ate up the whole entire move. Good thing Brian got out. Literally got trailed out very nicely. Let me look at this again. Whoa! What were we doing? Attacks resulted in total reduction in the kingdom production capacity to production. Okay. Refining specifically including I have no idea. This sounds like oil. If I'm wrong, I have no idea. I got lured into the Trading Geek. Oh, Trading Geek, the guy on YouTube. From what I saw on Iman's video and then others too, like I remember he was just basically verbatim just copying and pasting people's videos. Because there's no way someone like makes it like, if I make a video like my beginner's course to trading, and then I say like, this is a BPR, this is how I do it, this how, and he says it word for word, I'll be kind of like, you just basically use AI, or you hire someone to make a script for you. That was like a massive red flag. What about MMXM Trader? Oh, I feel like he does good content, but like, I'm not sure if he's a trader. Is Keyflow, Shinobi, and Karabi legit? I know Karabi. Karabi's legit. The other two I'm not gonna answer if I know nothing about their trading, seen nothing about their trading either. Is Tori legit? Tori makes money, but I have no idea if it's like something that's like good trading. Because I think she's swing trades, and swing trading is somewhat easier to make money. You know, like you could swing and then wait for it, and boom, makes money. Dodgy is a good teacher. He's a good educator. Trading, I'm not sure why he doesn't put some money in it, because he could make a killing. Maybe he can make a lot of money from just trading. But I think here's what I feel like. Dodgy might be more comfortable with having no risk in the market and just living his life, just teaching his model, helping others, trading paper the whole time, no risk in the markets. Is that, what do you guys think about that? Like, is that fair? Like, let's say like if you're in the lens of like he's a good trader, but he chooses not to trade at all because he doesn't want to have risk and just enjoys life. That's an if though. That's an if that you think he could trade if he did. If he did. See, no one knows that until that happens though. He wants to be known as an influencer, not as a trader. That's like a cop-out for selling courses, selling Discord, selling a lot of things. But you know what? That's it. Can I smack this again, guys? I freaking, I don't know. We hit the 5. This is like aggravating me, because like we just have a lot of highs being built up. I thought we were gonna spike it and then reverse back down and re-enter. This is calling me to short, but it's a very low probability short, so I'm gonna opt out here. Oh, it's the news again. That makes sense if there's another news. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Striking. Launch sites in Lebanon at 143. Look at that. Spot on. Maybe it feels like price was gonna spike higher, and then on point, there's a headline and it made it turn down. It didn't turn out that much though, so I don't think it's gonna get pinned down. Besides Lucid and TradeFi, which firm has good discount going in for intraday eval and funded for 50K? Lucid and TradeFi's top picks. If you want a third one, based off of sales right now, it would be E8. E8, you can get a 25K for 66 bucks. We posted in the Discord, we posted in the Twitter too. What do you think about ICT doing live stream with the Wall Street guy? Did that happen? I saw bits of it. I don't know if you guys saw, but Benjamin ICT, he had a stream with Einstein of Trading, and then I don't know who the other guy is, Danny Green. These guys must be like OGs of trading. But then when I got on late though, so I didn't hear what they said, but I got in near the end, and all they were doing was like sharing their screen, and it was like a month, year, community or something like that. They're trying to just promote it, and it was like $250 a month. I'm pretty sure if I'm reading it right. And then like, you know, we trade 2 times a week for 3 hours on like Monday or Thursday. So you don't even get it daily. You get it two streams. And he's like, yeah, you get 6 hours of stream every week. I was like, what? You're paying $250? You're basically paying $125 for 1 day every week. Or no, not every day. It'd be 2 a week. There's 8 total then. You're paying like, what, 40 bucks? I don't know. I feel like that was like, maybe people could find value of it. That's where I have no idea, but it felt odd to me. Like, why would you just pay to watch someone like 2 days out of the week? I would at least want to see 4 days out of the week. Oh, it's $250 lifetime? Okay, maybe I'm tripping. I thought it says $250 monthly. Are you paying for live financial juice? This is free. Is there a live version? Or like elite. How much does that cost? Is this worth it? Like, they text you the alerts. Would they only text me the good alerts though? I have no idea. Like the headlines are good, to be honest. Everything else is like I don't really care. It's like I wouldn't want them to text me like all these headlines. I only want the good ones. Like when they're saying, "Oh, we're gonna continue strike with force." That's a good one. Yeah, this is where I agree. Most people would be better off free content on YouTube and just putting in the chart time. I think chart time makes sense. You should get a practice of it first. Yeah. Get the Bloomberg terminal. Is that worth it? Like, if I get that, you know what I'll do? The moment it's a red news, I'm gonna try to slam size on where it's going. We're at 2489. Oh, geez, we only took one trade. It was 20 points. Really not that much. Have you ever thought of cracking Enigma? I don't think like news is moving this as much. Would it be worth if you trade multiple tickers and you need news related to all the tickers? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, like if you're like waiting for like a Tesla news reaction, and yeah, I get that. Backtesting, not forward testing, is a way so cheap to do with prop firms. Now it is cheap. Like if you think about it, like if you buy like a 25K account for $60, that's like $60 of tuition that you just trade like micros, right? And then actually try to learn with the real markets without costing you anything, costing you much really. And if you do good, like while you're practicing, you get funded, but then you get payouts. It's like that's basically the whole game plan here. Like sometimes I wish that this is where I'm thinking like, oh, if I had a child or if I want to teach someone that has no experience, most likely a child though, not a child, but like a teen, like an early teen, someone like 13 or something like that, who's very young but able to absorb a lot of things. Like they have no knowledge of trading. Can I be able to teach them the right way within like a year? to be able to get them up to speed and make them like a killing machine. You guys remember that? EA is not a new company. They've been around for 5 years now. They've been around till 2021. They're clean. They're safe. Someone too old would be like, I want someone young, like very young, 13, 12, able to just, for like, if I have 2 years with them before they get to a 14, 15, can I make them have the capabilities of making a killing? Wait, what did I say? Someone say what I just said. I retract what I just said because I have no idea what I said. I said, can I make them into a killing machine in trading? Is that what I... Someone teaching someone at the early age before they become like adult, I want to say 12 or 13, if I can take 2 years of that time while they're in school. So like, this is like, they go to school for 8 hours. They go into freaking Smart Academy for 4 hours, 5 hours a day. That's a full-time job, basically. I need to rewatch what I said. I must have misspoken, but the whole game plan is like, give me 2 years. Can I make them into a top-tier trader able to make money on their own? 2 years is a lot of time because you can basically redirect what you want them to do, like how to learn. I'm gonna get them when they're young. See, you guys are taking it out of context. Get them when they're young. I want to be able to teach them while they're young. I thought I said something crazy. That's okay. That's like, maybe if you had some Diddy info, Epstein info, then you can take it the wrong way. 6 months is short. I feel like enough time. I need like 2 years would be like where we can catch them up to a top tier trader, where they will know everything. They'll know everything I have, and maybe even better in some aspects, like killing the bad habits. Take them to islands somewhere in Puerto Rico. This chart, low-key, looks pretty bullish. I feel like we're building up all these highs, and every news headline is smashing us lower, but it has not dropped us. So to me, pop this shit up. Don't look too bad. All right, are you guys liking the stream? We'll probably do the giveaway. We're gonna wrap this up. Let's see if we get 200. And then we do 2 giveaways. Probably want to just grab some longs too. I think you're supposed to trade the longs now. At least for pretty good, at least a scalp makes sense. Everything's like pulling it higher, and then I think we took a deeper drive in the hourly. We should be thinking about higher right now. You could short, like if you're looking for shorts, I think shorts up here is good. Longs, I want to see longs get up to here first. Is it a breaker on the 5 minute? It's kind of tough to say. If you consider this up close candle, you could kind of say it, but like, I don't know if I will. This is like, this is a low here. If you're in the 1 minute, yeah, you can make some breakers somewhere here. Human mind is not fully developed that early. I feel like I disagree with that. Like when you're 13, you're in middle school, you're in 8th grade, right? You're able to do a lot. I think you're aware already. And that's a good start to like absorbing a lot of stuff. Oh, bearish. Yeah, so this is a bearish gap here, yeah, for sure. Bearish breaker. It's long here. It's like not giving. If I want to slap along just of feelings, I could do it, but if I'm like on the 1 minute, I have no idea where to enter from. Okay, let's just do the giveaway. We're doing the giveaway in the Discord, guys. Okay, let's start it in like 30 more seconds. I'm gonna type the Discord channel. If you guys want to join, feel free to. You have 45 seconds to press one button. Why I'm not trading New York, I just want to focus on one session. I don't want to be trading 2 sessions. If I'm trading New York, I just set alerts, just like I'm trading Asia. Okay, 10 more seconds, get ready. I think a long here makes sense though. Yeah, this is what I was probably gonna go for the long. Just gonna pump here. The giveaway pop-up disappeared twice. It's here. There's 288 entries here. There's that pop there. I was really seeing if I should join this long here. Okay, there was no winner. Is there no winner right now? There we go, there we go. It's like late as hell. Easy trades. This guy looks real. And then we have, yeah, this guy been here for 2 years. He's definitely legit too. Good. But look at that pump now. We'll see if this can hold against here. I feel like after we were able to make a lot of equal highs, and every time we move lower, we're just getting up. This is where like you can kind of make like a bullish setup here. I see a breaker. I see like this ray tracing. This is where I was like, I think I went long this, but I was in the giveaway. Long here, stop under. We've been able to get this spike. It was a very clean scalp. I think there's like, even taking it for break even here after this internal high would have been very nice. I think that's gonna be it, guys. We have CPI tomorrow. I might be streaming on Discord for the CPI, or it'll be on, or I'll just like be on Discord in general. If you guys want to tune in for that, this CPI is a perfect time to essentially trade evals and pass them in less than like 10 seconds. So stay tuned with that. You can buy Lucid, Tradeify, especially all the 1 day pass evals are really good. So I'll pop up which one of the best 1 day pass. Lucid Pro, 5 second hold, Tradeify growth. These are all 1 day pass. 10 second hold, Funded Next Rapid, 10 second hold, E8 Market Signature, 10 second hold, Alpha Zero, no hold. I removed Apex, not because I'm not longer partnered with them, but also I don't think you're allowed to do news trading strategies. So if you pass it, they might revoke it just because they don't let you do that anymore. So keep that in mind if you're planning on doing Apex. Just based off the terms and conditions, I've seen people showed me tickets of them like, refusing to let the user pass because they pass on evals based on like CPI or non-par payroll. So these are your top picks. Keep in mind the micro scalping policy. You don't have to full port. You can just basically do like 3 minis. Hold for 10 seconds is important for most firms. Lucid Pro is 5 seconds. It's only if you hedge with Apex evals. That's the thing. I've seen early on, like last CPI, they did not even allow it for people who didn't hedge. So I have no idea. Just be mindful of that, I guess. Maybe we'll see some people who pass and see what happens. Lucid Flex was a hold. It's 5 seconds. All Lucid is 5 seconds. Take profits there's no rules with it on evals, but it's 50% consistency. The news pass is better for 1 day pass evals. No consistency rule. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, feel free to. It's also on the Discord. I pinned it. CPI trade with news pass, trading with stop orders basically. Do the Lucid Pro, do the Tradeify growth, Funded Next Rapid, E8 Market, which is on sale too, and Alpha Zero. And if you want to, you can also get in the marketplace, guys. If you have points and you want to just like, use it, you go in the marketplace. And then we have, let's look at 25K options. We have a lot of 25Ks right now. E8 accounts. You have Lucid Flex that you need to do. Oh, my OBS disconnected. What's the reason for no 25K Lucid Pros? I think they're going to be expensive. They're going to be like almost the same price as a 50K Flex, and most people would not go for that. So Funded Next Bolt with a single day pass upgrade. Their single day pass is like kind of expensive, but we'll see. How does a hold work? You just gotta hold a position. So if it news spike and go back down, you're gonna be cooked. But usually for most firms, just hold the trade for 10 seconds and then you're good. All right, I'm gonna end this out. I'll